Hello friends, welcome back. We have been asked to find out the zeros of a polynomial given that two of its zeros are root of 3 and minus root 3. So let's write down the polynomial and see. It's 3x to the power of 4 plus 2x cube minus 10x square minus 6x plus 3. So we have the degree is 4. So I will have 4 zeros, that is in the form of x minus a into x minus b into x minus c into x minus d. We have been given that a is root 3 and b is minus root 3. So if I try to find out the product of them, I will have x minus root 3 into x plus root 3, that's equal to a square minus b square. So I'll have x square minus 3. That gives me that 3x to the power of 4 plus 2x cube minus 10x square minus 6x plus 3 is nothing but equal to x square minus 3 multiplied with x minus c and x minus d. Now we have to find out what is x minus c and x minus d. We have to find out the two other zeros c and d. For that, what we will do, we will divide this the whole polynomial with x square minus 3 and find out what are the other two terms, what is the values of c and d. So let me try to divide that. I will have 3x to the power of 4 plus 2x cube minus 10x square minus 6x plus 3, and I have to divide that with x square minus 3. So I'm thinking that you are already aware of this division, so I'm not going to explain. I'm just going to do this. 3x to the power of 4 divided by x square, 3x square. So I'll write down 3x square into x square is 3x to the power of 4. 3x square into minus 3 is minus 9x square. And when I simplify that, I will have, subtract them, I will have 2x cube, then minus 10x square plus x square, that's nothing but, let me write it down, 2x cube plus 9x square minus 10x square. I will write it as plus 9x square minus 10x square. We go that direction. Then now you have 2x cube and x square, so it should be 2x. So if you multiply with 2x, you will have 2x cube plus 2x into minus 3 is minus 6x. Now let me try to go to subtract this so that I can simplify 2x cube, cancel it out. I have minus x square and minus 6x will become plus. So I will have plus 6x. Then I have to get the next terms. The next terms is minus 6x. Then I have plus 3. So 6x will cancel. I have minus x square plus 3. Minus x square divided by x square is minus 1. So I will have minus x square plus 3. And you will see that everything cancels out. You get 3x square plus 2x minus 1 as the quotient. So let's see the next step. Now what we will write it down. So we can write it as x minus root 3 into x plus root 3. We know already, and we just got 3x square plus 2x minus 1. So now we have to find out what are the factors of 3x square plus 2x minus 1. For that we can use the splitting the middle terms, and we can say 3x square plus 3x minus x minus 1, or can I say 3x into x plus 1 minus of x plus 1, that's equal to 3x minus 1 into x plus 1. So the zeros of this polynomial is x equal to root 3 minus root 3 3x minus 1 equal to 0, that gives you x equal to 1 by 3, and x plus 1 nothing but x equal to minus 1. So the zeros are root 3 minus root 3, 1 by 3 and minus 1. Now the same problem, how to solve it if it is for competitive exams without doing this much work. Let's have a look at that one. Let us say the same problem you have to solve in your competitive exams, not for 3 marks or 4 marks, but you have to solve it in quick time. So what you do always, whenever something is given to you, check for whether it's a factor of, whether 1 is a 0 of that or minus 1 is a 0 of that. How to know that? How to know that is, if you have all the coefficients added together, that means 3 plus 2 minus 10 minus 6 plus 3. If this is equal to 0, let us check that. 5 minus 5 minus 11, no, it's not equal to 0. So 1 is not a 0. But if I have something like, let us say x square minus 4x plus 3, you just add all of them. 1 minus 4 minus 3 plus 3 equal to 0. That means x minus 1 is a factor or 1 is a 0. So you want to know whether 1 is a 0 of a polynomial, just add all the numerical coefficients. If you are getting 0, then you are good to go. You know that 1 is a 0. Now how to check for minus 1? You know minus 1, whenever you multiply, if it is even, it becomes positive. Whenever it is odd, it becomes negative. So for minus 1, what we should look at is, we should look at all even positions and odd positions. Let us say this is position 1, position 2, position 3, position 4 and position 5. Now what are the odd ones? Odd ones are 1, 3 and 5. 1 plus 3 plus 5 is equal to 3 minus 10 minus 7 plus 3, that's equal to minus 4. Do for the even ones also. 2 plus 4, that's nothing but equal to 2 minus 6, that is also equal to minus 4. So you can see minus 4 equal to minus 4. That means minus 1 is a 0. So what I know now is, I know that 3x to the power 4 plus 2x cube minus 10x square minus 6x plus 3 is nothing but equal to x square minus 3 into x plus 1. And you can see, if you multiply that, what you will be having here is x cube, but what you want is 3x to the power of 4. So you know that you should get 3x there, and also minus 3 here, I want plus 3, so it should be minus 1. How simple it is. You can straightforward get the values. So if it is a competitive exam, you can take the help of plus 1 and minus 1 and see whether they are factors. Most of the times it will help you. So based on that, you can do them very easily. So I'll catch you again in the next session with another interesting example. Thanks for your time. Bye for now.